What's up everybody, it's Comics Addiction coming at you with another video, and today we're doing a video for Thanatos Comics 250 sub contest. I want to congratulate Thanatos. He surpassed 250 really quick. He's already at 281, getting closer to 300. He surpassed really quick, reason being he has an awesome personality, charisma, and he shows some big boy books. He showed recently, if you look at one of his latest videos, he showed the first appearance of Justice League and the original one, of course. Now they've changed it a couple times, but I believe he sold the book to Alex. But man, to have that grail right there, people just dream of having that. Like I said, he has a really awesome personality, displays when he's doing his videos. One thing that I do share with him in common, besides the whole thing of love for comics, man, when I see him drinking sometimes those, I'm not sure if it's whiskey, I believe it's whiskey, but share the same passion, bro. Bam, that's what I'm drinking right now. Lazy River Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Of course, that's just once in a while. It's more to socialize. So, like I said, congratulations to him surpassing 250. Those of you that do not or are not subbed up to him should really go sub him up right now. His contest rules are pretty easy. Just be subbed up to him, 18 over. I believe also Instagram, which I do not do Instagram, which it's fine. You get a couple extra, another extra point for that. One thing he wants you to show is a storyline that's already ended, or whether it's DC or something different that you recommend to him. And so that's right here. Tokyo Ghost, written by Rick Remender, Sean Murphy, and Hollingsworth. To me, this is when I really noticed. I knew Rick Remender had some pretty good stuff, and some people don't like that he gets a little wordy or takes over the whole comic by writing way too much. And Sean Murphy, I believe he's a really underrated artist. He's starting to get noticed now with the whole Batman White Knight. But this is where I really noticed him. Issue number 1 was this right here. You got this character right here in this massive bike. And if you pay close attention, you got the girl right here with this massive rifle. So those right there, right away, those are your lead characters. His name is Led Dent, and her name is Debbie Decay. They do jobs, contract jobs. Say, oh, take this guy out, take that guy out. Okay, no problem. And they work for somebody named Flack. He's a person who's gonna be running LA in 2089. Of course, we think LA with the smog and everything, it looks pretty bad. It gets worse. I want to show the interior work because, like I said, this is when I really noticed Sean Murphy. Some of the artwork right here is just amazing. Apparently the water's really, like, you going inside, your skin will melt. I'm gonna go down so you guys can see a little bit better. Look at that right there. That's just some great artwork. So like I said, that guy right there is Led Dent, Debbie. The main villain, his name is Davy Trauma. And you get to know who he is right away. As you can see, he just smashes his face right there when he refused to give information about the whereabouts of who Davy Trauma is or where he's at. Apparently, in the future, you're able to have something called like nanotechs nanopacks. Apparently they help you with anything. If you're down, it helps you with your self-esteem. If you're weak, it helps you think you're super strong. It's an imaginary online connection on your head. And his power is actually he has the ability to control anybody who has a nanopack inserted in their head, which happens to be everybody except for Debbie Decay, who said, "Screw that! I'm not putting any of that crap in my head." And Led Dent, Debbie Decay, they happen to be together. They're I don't even know if to call him a couple because he's so stuck into the whole online everything. He's a mess. Sorry about the camera going crazy again. Like I said, some of the artwork here is just amazing. So there is a place that she wants to get away and get to, which is happens to be Tokyo, because like I said, there was a war, and apparently that's the place that's tech free, and there's still trees, there's still all this stuff. Well, pretty much it's birds. They just don't exist in LA. LA is this violence nonstop. Sorry about my hand just waving like crazy. And like I said, Davy Trauma, to him, everything is a video game. To him, killing people is the fun part of living. And every time he kills, to him, it's just another stat line. And like I said, the story is just crazy. Violence. There's a lot of graphic nudity at times in this book, but it's understandable. It's a future that shows where we're headed. As you can see, if you look at everybody today, everybody's just stuck on their phone, looking at their phone, not even ever looking up. You go to the park, sometimes it's empty, which good for me. I take my son, but it's giving you. Rick Remender kind of thought about like, where are we headed in the future, and this is where he sees it. We're all stuck in online, just staring at everything. Nobody wants to go out anymore. And I said, this is a really good story. I really do recommend it. I don't want to go too deep into it without ruining it. But he has the power to, she has the power to inject this nano pack that just makes him really berserk, kind of like, if you guys, of course you guys know it, it reminds me of Bane. Sorry. It reminds me of Bane. Like I said, this story right here, it is so good. It's a story that I've read over and over and over again. I wanted to show my hardcover, but it's still delayed in shipping. It's this new cover that just came out. I think it's like $40. Not that cheap, but it shows all the artwork, all the different covers. Well, you guys know the deluxe size hardcover. To me, this is my top 5 maybe stories. I could read this over and over again. I just won't get tired. I could stare at the art. I could read the book. There's a lot of twists. All the stuff that goes down. It's an amazing book. I really recommend you this. Hopefully you get to read it. The other one will be giving like a heads up or hey, subscribe to other YouTubers. One would have to be Contender. I know he has a lot of subs already. He's already at 495. But it makes me wonder because he shows so many big boy books. He has major key issues and what somebody would consider grails at 9.8. So that's crazy. He had, I believe, 2 or 3 Hulk 181s at one point, then sold, I think, 2. But like I said, Contender it's a great channel. He should have way more subs than 495. But for whatever reason, he's about to hit 500 soon, so congrats. The other one would have to be Lyndsay's Geeked Out Knacks. She's already at 204 subs, which congratulations to her on surpassing 200. She has an awesome opening where she shows off everything that she's into, which she collects like hats. Oh, excuse me, sorry. She collects hats, Star Wars, and there's a little scene where there's a chip mug from Beauty and the Beast. I thought I was one of the only ones to have that. Well, actually, I bought it for my wife, but we have it right there. So yeah, I recommend you guys to sub up Lynn's Geeked Out Knickknacks and Contender. So that's my video right there. Hopefully you guys like it. Thanatos, like I said, read this book, please. It's an amazing story. Not a lot of people know about it. And until next time, guys. See you.